good, everybody? Had to correct those technical difficulties, man. We back with another episode of the Chicago Bears Report. I'm your host, Il Brown. What's good? In a great mood. Big W. 28-13 win for the Bears, man. Against the Detroit Lions. Always good to get a win versus your division foes, man. Great play calling today by Matt Eberflus on the defensive side of the ball. And of course, as you know, phone lines are open. 872-222-7010. Once again, for y'all who ain't paying attention to the ticker at the bottom of the screen, that is 872-222-7010. Got a lot to unpack after this big Bears win today. Let me know how y'all feeling, man. Hit the phone lines, man. I also got a couple of special guests. And of course, the comment section is always bussing, as usual. So let me know how you feeling in the comments. Let me know how you feeling via the phone lines, man. Big old W. Justin Fields looked good out there today. Definitely left some meat on the bone. But for the most part, man, how do you move on from this kid? I think it's only one change you really need to make at Hallis Hall. And of course, that's upgrading the roster. Of course, that's the obvious one. But can we get a competent play caller as an offensive coordinator? I think this Bears team is ready to roll, man. We've been in this position before. You can always tell when they are ready to make that jump. In my opinion, and I hope a lot of Bears fans agree with me here, I think it'll be a big mistake to move on from Justin Fields at this point. You have so much draft capital and so much ammunition to make this team elite. I think it'll be a big mistake to reset the quarterback clock at this point. And I don't think you have to break the bank to get Justin Fields to stay in Chicago. I think a little bit better than Danny Jones money for the Giants gets it done. Hit the phone lines, man. Let us know how you feeling. Definitely want to give Matt Eberflus his flowers, man. He has been calling some defensive ball. You know what I'm saying? He has been getting it done. Pass rush, getting it done. Scheme-wise, getting it done. Matt Eberflus, gotta tip my cap to you. Anyway, man, let us know how you feeling about that win. Big old W. And let's take this call, man. Keith, what is up, my man?
Yo, what up?
Hold on, let me transfer you, man. You live on the air. Yes, sir, Keith. You live with us, man, on Chicago Bears Report, man. What's good? My longtime football aficionado, man. Definitely was an amazing player in your day and a hell of a coach, man. Welcome to the show, man. Yes, sir. We got a lot to unpack, man, and I'm glad you are able to jump on with me. And let's start with Eberflus, man. We were just talking about this on X, formerly known as Twitter. But Matt Eberflus, man, let me know your thoughts, man. Where are you at with Matt right now?
Yeah, man, like I was saying, man, I feel like, you know,
Hold on. There we go. I got you back.
oh, my bad. No, I was just saying, like, everyone's kind of at the guy's throat, man, like, everyone, like, wants to go on it. You know, all I said, like, a few weeks ago, I was like, you know, say what you want about the Bears, but he knows how to coach defense. And, like, when you watch us play, man, like, the way that team comes together, especially, like I said, on the defensive side of the ball,
Yes, sir.
I mean, people got to understand, too, like, when you're defense, to me, it's a lot different than, you know, it's really, especially one of the things that he always says, you know, they're trying to turn C players into D players, you know, D players into A players.
Indeed.
Like thought of getting them to play for each other, right? And keep them to come together, playing as a unit. And that stuff takes time. Like, it's not gonna just, come together right away. And to me, like, watching the defense, like, I see what they're trying to do,
Yeah, 100%.
run, like, that's just like the number one stop the run, like, that's not an accident. You know what I mean? That's everyone put like the run fit. Everyone's got to be sound. Everyone's got to be in the right gap. Everyone's got to know, you know, where your leverage is. Like
100%.
to me, defense is all about leverage.
Oh yeah.
Um, you know, so like again, like a lot of people say what you want about him as a head coach. But another thing for me is for him as a head coach, like I mean, was it week 1, week 2? Like we were the laughing stock of the league, literally.
Yeah, I'm in full agreement there.
It could have been very, like a lot of guys, like if they didn't have that locker room, like it would have been, like we should have been 0 10, 11, whatever,
Oh yeah. It would have been a wrap. It would have been a wrap. Like yeah, if he didn't have command of that locker room, bro, by now you see guys mailing it in, and we know what that looks like as Bears fans. We know what that looks like.
and I think the thing about it too is that a lot of people have to take into account, like it wasn't it wasn't great at the start. So we're we started off kind of like we didn't start off great, and you got all the negative stuff happening, off the field, and it would have been very easy to lose that team. And like I said, when you're coaching defense and offense, to me is different. Offense is a lot about execution, play calling, things like that. Offense, if you got the right guys, it's easy. The defense, man, like I said, it's really about those 11 guys coming together. Everything's got to be two. The pass rush has to be with the coverage. The run, like I said, the run fit. Everyone's got to know what their leverage is. So we had a lot of new guys on defense that we brought in. Like those things take time. It takes time, like learning, where guys need to be, and those players trusting each other, knowing where their teammates are going to be.
100%. 100%, man. And adding Montez Sweat and you know what I'm saying, guys emerging like Javon Dexter, it's paying dividends, man. Like you're getting to see what that type of scheme can look like with the right personnel and a little bit of chemistry.
100%. Montez Sweat was huge, man. And if you really look at how they're developing this team, like if you look at the way, like what Foles is going after, like he's getting just free, right? Like he's going out there, he's getting guys like right, we coach, and you can't teach size, you can't teach speed, athleticism, you can't teach those things.
Hundred
But you
percent.
get a guy like Montez Sweat, the guy's free.
Hundred
You know what I
percent.
mean? And you start teaching these guys and teaching them, the techniques and getting them where they need to be. Like that's and same thing with Dexter. Like dude was free.
100%.
Like it's starting to come together, man. Like I said, that D line, and that's like part of the truth is that D line, the D line struggled, man. The D line was. I was a little upset too. Like I remember week 1, we weren't dialing up enough pressures, and the D line just wasn't really getting there. We gave uh, Jordan Love all day to throw week 1. I was one of them. I was a little upset, but it's like you said, it's time to come together, man.
No, it's definitely starting to come together, man. Want to also get your opinion too, as well, man. And you know, I just don't think that you shake things up at this time, man. Like you're finally building something the right way, and everyone is so eager to tear it down already. Reset the quarterback clock, reset the scheme, reset this, reset that. That's just not simple. That's simply not how you build a football team. It just doesn't work that way.
No, and that's what's been costing for years, like and we're always, we're always
Oh, 100%, 100%.
Yeah, and I like you said, me personally, like I like that. I think like you said, like I totally agree. And I like Justin Fields. But that like I think that it's like the problem. I think a lot of people are trying to make him something that he's not, and I get it. Like we were talking about it on during the game. Like I see both sides. You know what I'm saying? I'm a
Yeah,
defensive guy. Whoever they put on, I don't know. But it's like he's holding on to the ball. It's like you got a guy like DJ Moore. They gotta just let like he just gotta let that thing go, man.
yeah, 100%, man. Maybe a little bit of overthinking back there. Uh, like you're a defensive guy. I've coached all over both sides of the ball. But what I see as a quarterback, they changed his footwork. They have his left foot forward in the shotgun. It looks like a guy that's overthinking it back there as opposed to just, what I'm saying, playing instinctually. And he's
Playing good.
and he's in an offense where they're trying to mold him to be something that naturally just doesn't work for him. You know what I'm saying?
I 100% agree. Like for me, I don't think that him and Getty is a good fit. I
Right.
don't really know much about Getty to be honest. But it's very obvious I like to me like a lot of people think see like a lot of people like I've never called an offense before, but I do know what it feels like as a play caller to see dials something up and it's there and it's like the guy's not like we're not executing it.
100%.
And for me, like a lot of people see it on Jesse, like, oh, look at the string pass, the string pass. Like to me, like he's just trying to get the guy to do something that he's calling. Does that make sense? Like,
No, 100%, man. And I think with that, comes just knowing what type of quarterback that you have, man. But there are plenty of times I will say this, and I agree with you here, where they dial up something and it's there, and maybe Justin doesn't see it or he's over hitching, and I'm like, man, you just got to throw it right there, like the play we were talking about where ended up being a holding call, but if he hits that on his back foot, you got Cole Kmet up the seam wide open with his hand up. You got DJ Moore
oh yeah,
on the comeback wide open with his hand up. You know what I mean? It's like I want to go all the way back to the Matt Nagy era, right? And I think that Cleveland game is a lot of that toxic coaching still being undone, where he's not completely trusting the protection. He's not making those anticipatory throws where you got to trust your guy to be there. You know what I'm saying? But personnel wise, this is the first year where you've really given this kid a route runner that he can trust. So he's still like, I don't know if this dude's going to be there. He's hitching. And it's like, Justin, you just got to let it go. And that's 3.0, 4.0 in quarterback development where you just got to keep these guys. If you're going to roll with Getty, it'll get there. But it's extremely frustrating to watch, you know what I'm saying, Justin missing open guys, or schematically, he's dialing up stuff that just situationally is like you can just see he's green as a play caller. And we just gotta grow with that. You know what I'm saying? Or get a guy in here that's gonna be like, okay, got Justin Fields, I got this Ferrari. Let's put him on an open stretch of road instead of, you know what I'm saying, putting him in stop and go traffic. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
no, I see me like I'll be honest, like, and I 100% agree with you. I just I don't. I wouldn't say I'm not like one of them guys that says like you got to get rid of Justin Fields, but I'm not a guy too that like I don't think that he like I think that he could be very dangerous in the league, but I think you have to like for me, I think of it as
I think more than one thing could be true at the same time, right there, man. Like Getsy's never had a weapon like Fields, and Fields has never been in this type of a structure. So
Well, yeah, and it's like Getty comes from that, that before, you know, coaching tree, and they don't really have, that Shanahan style offense, and everyone talks about Brock Purdy, like he's a system quarterback. That was the same thing with Nagy. Like they always talk about the system. Like to me, like that's one of the biggest downfalls of a coach. Like if you're defending what you're doing as a coach, like you're failing. And you should never have to be defending. Like, oh, it's there. Like eventually you gotta like. I've been there as a coach all the time. It's like I gotta change what I'm doing. These kids can't do it. They coach high school, but
yeah,
you know what I mean. Like eventually, like, hey man, like one year, like last year, I almost left the Navy the interception. We're predominantly zone. I run a lot of zone.
hmm
And I was like, this year I had exposure to the little kids. I'm like, man, like they felt more comfortable man to man. Playing more out of phase than his phase.
indeed, indeed.
Like I was kind of sitting there like week 3, week 4, just kind of like, man, like might as well switch it up. You know what I mean? Like it's not that it doesn't work. And I think for me, when I look at the Bears, I was kind of for me like, and I like Matt Eberflus. Like if you're sticking with Justin Fields, like I wouldn't be mad at bringing in like going the Harbaugh route, man, and getting Greg Roman. Like if Harbaugh comes to Greg Roman, they're running that Baltimore,
Yeah,
that Kaepernick offense. Like that's Justin Fields to me.
100%, man.
Like
And once upon a time, Jim Caldwell showed up at Hallis Hall with 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 the play with the game plan. Say, hey, we got this kid. We need to run the offense this way. I know exactly what to do to develop this kid. And they said no to it. You know what I mean? Like, I just think the Bears at this point could benefit from a more experienced play caller. How much time you want to give Getsy to figure it out. You know what I mean? Especially if it seems like
yeah, I just
he's clashing with the quarterback. You know what I mean?
yeah, to me it's just and I think it'd be hard for Eberflus to keep his job. And I don't know what ties he has to Getty.
Right.
I thought the hire, honestly, I thought the hire to me like I didn't really make sense at the time. Uh, I thought Fields' comments in the beginning of the year were kind of like to me. I kind of took that as kind of like that's not good. And thinking about it wasn't a big deal.
Oh yeah.
But like I said, I'm kind of torn. Like I said, as a play caller, I thought like what he's doing with this defense is amazing. Like you said, we could change it up, but then at the same time, like you know, it's hard when the public wants, when the public has a perception of you. It's hard
Yeah. It's hard to shake
to
that.
call the shot to like you bring those guys back, and could be Colbert's job on the line. Like you know what I mean? Like you don't really know. But like you see it, man, it's there. Like I think like what Colbert done, like bringing in like everyone used to laugh at bringing in Marquez Sweat. Now you look at that defense, like that defense is playing like ridiculous football, man.
Oh man.
Like
Yeah, they finally healthy.
like
Yeah. They balling out.
like for me, I'm old school guy. Like when I'm watching it, like when I see like the passing, like we're not dead, but it's like even a couple weeks ago, like our season was pretty much over, but you see them like playing with that passion. That's that's hard to come by.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They were actually having fun today as a defense, man, and just looking at things from the perspective of what they're trying to build with Eberflus is telling Ryan Poles the guys he wants with his your three tech and another defensive end away from this scheme being like exactly what you want personnel wise. And maybe you can find an upgrade from Eddie Jackson at this point, but he's not hurting you out there. You know what I mean? Like if the whole scheme is functioning, everybody's healthy, then Eddie Jackson could do what he does and just play center field. But asking that dude to participate in run support and stuff like that, he's clearly lost a step. But he's not hurting the defense overall, especially if you have all the pieces.
There's a lot of schools too, I think,
True.
in Bangio's defense, that's kind of where, Bangio, he had him playing a lot of robber technique.
Yeah.
That's kind of what Eddie Jackson was like, man, he was just like, he would come out of screens and quarterback teams can cover, like, and that's what Bangio did. Like, Eberflus, he's more of a cover two guy.
Oh yeah. He give you a lot of two man.
He's playing more, exactly, like, he's playing more half field than, where, before we're spending a lot of middle field, when we're in the middle field, like, he coming to me, just robbing, coming up, like that. Um, but, when they, like, I like Brisker, man, like, when they get
17 tackles today.
like, oh,
Yeah, 17 tackles today.
all that, yeah, like, our second, outside of, like, and that's the other thing, Eddie Jackson, his years were in the place, like, years are down, but he's old, so, he was injured in Alabama, so, like, he actually, I think he got to be like, what, like 29, 30 years old almost?
Yeah. He'll be 30 before the season's in. I think by next season. Yeah.
The way that Cole's they've been able to draft in that second round, uh, I like that other kid that we got from Minnesota too.
Yeah. Terrell Smith is.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's solid.
like the fifth round.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, it was a heck of a draft, man. I feel like we were talking, like, if they're able to get good value, man, with all the capital we got here, like, we're able to, we can easily fit,
Oh yeah.
second, third round and get quality guys. Like, that's Matt Eberflus' big thing, man. That's what they were talking about. Like, our whole thing is get C-level players and turn into D-level players. Guys that might not have the production at the college level or anything like that, but with a high ceiling, they grade good in the combine, things like that. Like, they
No
want to
question.
develop them. And, yeah,
Yeah, it matters,
but
man.
man, like you said, I just, I don't know, man. Like, now they're starting to win games. Like, it's very, like we were talking, 2, 7 weeks ago, there was like some clear cut what we were doing.
Oh,
Now it's
100%.
kind of like,
Now I don't know.
like,
It looked like it's
yeah,
starting to work. It's starting to come together, and I feel like at this point, the pathway to a more successful football team is doing what Ryan Poles is doing now. Let's keep Fields.
yeah,
Let's take these picks and get another haul. And now you're talking about 3 years out. You got multiple first round picks. Like that's how you keep the war chest full. You know what I'm saying? And instead of let's just reset it and blow it up and now you're back in football hell with a rookie quarterback that may or may not be any good.
yeah. Well, and that's the thing. Like, what do we do? Like,
I mean,
if we repeat the cycle, we keep it this year. They draft a quarterback, then they're all out of the job, so we're hiring new coach because it's just bad. It's just not. That's not the recipe.
100%, man. Like that's the recipe for getting everybody fired. And I think like,
I
oh, go ahead.
go ahead.
With our fan base, man, I feel like we've become gluttons for punishment at this point. Like, if it doesn't work right away, the excitement of the draft and a new quarterback and a new regime it's starting to excite the fan base where it really, really depresses people who know football. Like, this is not how you build. This is just not how you become a successful organization, by constantly resetting the coaching tree, resetting the quarterback clock. All it, man, dude, that means you suck every year. That's what it means. It means you suck every year. So it's just one of those things, man, where we're between rock and a hard place.
No, I mean, they should have never got rid of like Smith, and then like it's just kind of been like he just kind of been scrambling. Like I thought they should have got rid of Nagy a long time ago. Like they should have made Big Mansion the head coach. They should have got
100%.
rid of Nagy. Yeah, man. Like with the like you saw like how like I saw pictures yesterday after we played the one and I liked it. Um, with that Bears defense, like what they did to the Rams looked unstoppable that year. We did, like 6 points or something on prime time. Like
Oh, definitely.
they were like, yeah, like keep like the worst thing they did was keeping Nagy and then drafting Justin Fields. Like we could have started over that year, but like I like Justin Fields. Like I'll be honest, man. Like especially when I'm like I have money on the game today, and I'm like when I watch him, like when I see his back foot, I'm like run, 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 like.
Cork it.
It's just like it's exciting, man. Like I think he's a great like he can close you like for me as a defensive coordinator. I hate going against that. Like I hate
It's
going
rough.
against like me like you saw him in the touchdown run. Like
The
you
the
know
the off script stuff. Yeah.
yeah you could. That's the thing. Like you really like if I was going against that like I'm running 3 guys. Like I wouldn't even like, and that's his biggest downfall is just if he tries to, he's too kind. He's almost waiting for the pocket to break to kick off the run with the guys open. Um, like to me, like he needs to be in a situation where like it's just kind of like 1, 2, 3, let it go, just have there kick off the run. Like
Hmm.
I like that Greg Roman style offense, man. Like that's how that's what he needs to be like the Ravens do.
The blueprint is there, man, and you can be highly successful with it. You know what I mean? Like, and we've been able to always have a good running back room, like something that the Ravens actually struggle with. You know what I mean? So I remember one year they had like 4 backs get injured. So like we do a good job with the running back room, and like
And it lessens it like that's the thing too with running the ball like it lessens the box. You have a running quarter like people a lot of people don't understand like you have a running quarterback it lessens the box because now you have to have a guy accounting for the quarterback.
100%.
And so it's like that's why I really like like I said I'm not an offensive guy but when I watch the Ravens when they have all those tight ends like it it deviates like makes different run fits. It's hard to stop those runs. So
Absolutely,
like
man.
I mean yeah like I think if they keep Justin Fields because I don't think drafting a quarterback I don't think that makes the defense start problems either
It doesn't.
like you were saying. Like I think the best thing whether we keep Rudy Fields or not like, I think trade back and who knows like we could be in the same situation we're in right now next year. Or whoever we trade with, we might have the #1 pick in the following season.
Exactly. Exactly, man. Like, at some point you just have to build out the roster, right? Like, uh, I like what we're doing at the tackle position, man. You let Braxton Jones continue to develop. Tevin Jenkins is a stud. Nate Davis is serviceable. But maybe you upgrade, you know what I mean, the center position. Like, Lucas Patrick can definitely use an upgrade. You know what I'm saying? And you start there. You know what I mean? Let's add another weapon on the outside. Let's start there. You have the draft capital to do it, and enhance the defensive side of the ball. And you know that Justin Fields can keep you in games. Just let him continue to develop. more time, continuity will fix a lot of his mistakes. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. And that's kind of like I think that's what we need to shift into. Like I think him going for 300 yards a game, like I think that's not who we are. Like that's like I get that's what the league is shifting to, and that's what the team wants. But like you said, like we have a really good defense. I mean, you need to take care of the ball more than fumble. Like, but we're running the ball like to me, like even like you said, like that blueprint in Baltimore, man. Like we should be running the ball. He needs like rushing yards, and like I don't even know if drafting like to me, like I definitely think center a position of need, but even drafting like I said, like I wouldn't be too. I don't like the people that think even drafting Marvin Harris is a good idea. Not definitely not number one. Um, I like Darn. I don't know about you. I really like Darnell Mooney. Like Mooney, I think is a really good wide receiver. He's a good route runner. He's got good hands. It's just, and I really think DJ Moore is done.
Yeah, definitely.
Like if now if they trade back, if Marvin Harris is there at 3 or 4, then for sure. But I don't know. Like I'm glad it's not number one maybe 2, 3. That's for sure. 'Cause
Yeah,
I can see it go any way, any kind of direction. But
no doubt, no doubt, man. But before I decide to take another call, man, real quick, I want to get one last opinion for you, man. I know it's a rough call, man, but you're in the driver's seat with that number one pick.
yeah,
Who are you taking with that number one pick?
if I'm making the pick
If you're making the pick, what are we doing with that number one pick?
and I can't trade back,
That you can trade back.
oh yeah, I'm straight back,
Okay,
and I'm getting the best value what I can get.
hundred
Straight back.
100% in agreement with that, man. Like, I'm not moving out of the top three though. I'm not moving out of that top three.
I mean, like even what they did with like even what they did this year, man. Like I was a little upset when they moved back that far down, but the Darnell Wright, like that's a home run pick, man.
Oh yeah, he's going to be a 10, 12-year starter for you at right tackle, a need position. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be mad at that. But you okay? I'll tell you what I'm doing with that pick. I'm not going outside of the top three, and I got to find a way to get Marvin Harrison Jr. in the Bears uniform. I just got to find a way, bro. I got to.
I don't know if there's a way, but like I said, if there's a way we can trade the number 3, number 4, and get him, I'm down 100%. He's by far the best value, but I just like to me, like I feel like the area to be on a team is maybe the top 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? Like the top of the draft. Like you said, we need a center. I think we need.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
We'll take those.
Yeah. I'm definitely trying to do a center in round 2 or 3. It's not a real center heavy. Yeah.
I would like if we were able to trade, say we get a later pick, like middle of the round, and trade that again. Like I said, like we get to the end of the first round, second round, we can get center, we get safety. Um, we can still get a wide receiver. Like I like you, neighbors.
I like Neighbors.
This would be good.
I like Odunze. It's a lot of depth there.
See, I like Mooney. Like Mooney's good, man. Like if you think about it, man, like if you really change the way we play, like run heavy, run, play action, you know, deep shots, like Mooney can run, man. I like
Excuse me. I agree with you there, man. And I think I think Mooney is being misused. You know, like
for sure.
the type of routes I see him running, and I'm like, see, when he had his 1,000 yard season, man, he was the guy to take the top off of the defense in play action.
Yes.
Moore is the guy you move around in the formations.
No, I don't think like that's the thing. Like I see DJ Moore, and that's how they used him in Carolina. He was more the gadget guy.
Yeah, yeah, you put him in the slot. You put him in the slot a lot. You could do a lot with DJ Moore, move him around a whole lot on Whereas Mooney is going to be my guy to take the top off of the defense. And I think they leaving a lot on the table by not using him that way. Like, make him the home run threat.
Yeah, if it's me, bro, after man, I'm trading back, and I might not get Martin Harrison, but I'm getting Brock. If I get Brock Bowers,
Oh my goodness.
the vet, and Greg Roman with all these different, uh, all these different formations, 'cause that's what they run, man. Baltimore, they run the heavy like 12, 13 personnel, like.
Oh yeah, whole lot of 13, whole lot of 13 in Baltimore. I love it
Yeah,
too.
man, like that's and like now you just got DJ Moore out there by himself. Like it's easy. You got like that's to me what
Yeah,
tells you
yeah,
what they
because
need. Like
bro, I'm so glad you brought that up because what you do with that, you're running a lot of 12, you're running a lot of 13 personnel. Now, my guy's either open or I'm going or I'm looking for the check down. It's simple. You simplify the offense. You simplify the offense, and it still stays dynamic. It still stays dynamic. So,
and they're doing like you said, Jeff is trying to do that too, but it's like you said, like it's still your identity comes out. Like you know that's not what you want to do.
right.
Like even on that throw he missed, that was a touchdown.
Yeah,
He just
100%.
missed connecting the pass. But yeah, that's to me like that's kind of what I would I definitely would trade back. And then like I would have like I said, I don't get me wrong, Marvin Harrison is good, and like if you trade back, that's the best value you can get.
If he's there, I'm pulling trigger for sure.
Hell yeah, but I mean, like you said, at the same time too, like you get I trust what Foles is doing, like and but I would what I really would like whether we keep Eberflus or not, like I really think that they need to get like a more heavy running offensive minded OC. Like say Greg Roman, like I think Harbaugh and Roman, like they were boys in San Francisco.
Yeah, definitely.
He's the one that got his brother kind of running that style. I know they ran him out of there out of Baltimore, but um, that's kind of the route that I would go.
No doubt, man.
It
Well,
makes the most sense. And then at the end of the year, we might, like you said, we might be in the same situation we're in right now. If we got one, top 5, 6 defense in the league, it's a different story.
no, that's 100%, man. I'm in full agreement with that, man. And just with a better defense, like if your defense is playing like the defense is playing now, you're probably a 7-5 team right now. You know what I'm saying? Probably a 7-5.
Oh yeah,
So it just makes just goes to show you, man, how much you know having a competent defense, how far it goes in today's NFL. Still, man, like you gotta have a defense, bro. Everybody's looking at San Fran. Man, they balling out this, that, and the third. Man, that defense stays giving them the ball back in favorable situations. So, and then you got a guy who's like, okay, I'm not going to ask this quarterback to do nothing too crazy. We're going to run this rock, and we're going to give him easy throws, and it looks amazing.
you said it too, man. We they go in free agency, we get us another safety or another pass rusher, and with pressure in the middle,
Oh yeah,
you're slowly creating that kind of formula that's the formula they got in San Francisco.
100%.
Is that line.
You
That
go
line
you go
and
out
that
you go out. Maybe we're drafting a Jared Verse later If you trade down, maybe he's there. Uh, I like the kid from Washington, man. Uh, the edge. He's very dynamic. Can't forget. I can't believe I'm forgetting his name right now. I just said his name yesterday. Uh, a kid from UCLA. Liatu's a dog. Like there's difference makers in this draft on the edge, but I think one of the main cogs that's missing in this defense is attainable in free agency, and that would be Christian Wilkins. I'm throwing the bag at him, and I'm putting him right in at the 3 tech next to Javon Dexter, and we good. We good.
They have so many different. Like we're in a really good spot. Like you like it's good when you have flexibility, and I think that's what they're at right now.
Absolutely, man. And I just feel like you're flushing all of that down the toilet by moving on from the quarterback. If you move on for the quarterback, you got to reset everything. You cannot bring a new quarterback into what you already have deemed as a toxic environment for him to develop. That means everything is being reset. What are we doing with the defensive pieces that fit in this scheme? Like somebody's going to want to come in, like Dion said, and bring their own luggage. And it's like, wow, we're right back in football hell when you've seen a glimpse of improvement. Like, wow, if we just stay on this path, we'll be in the playoffs and we'll be able to contend every year. So I'm in favor of just continuing to build it out.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big person. I would have wanted. I would not wanted my quarterback, and then the other kid, won't pronounce
Uh,
his name right.
Drake May,
But
we've been down that avenue before.
yeah, exactly. Like it's like I feel like every Bears fan is kind of like, oh man, like
I say this right now. He's not Mitch. He's not Mitch. Bears fans, like you put on Drake May's tape. If you put that kid in that Ohio State offense, he looks amazing. You put that kid at Bama, he looks amazing. You know what I mean? Drake May's a stud, but he's still going to be a rookie quarterback, and you're still going to have to coach him and develop him. And that's where we always have issues as an organization. So how about we figure out some guys that know what the hell they're doing? It seems like the GM has a good plan. Let's start there instead of blowing it up and putting another quarterback in a bad situation. And then here we are, 2, 3 years, we're right back in the same spot.
yeah, it was playing good football, but the Lions are good too.
Yeah.
And we should have won that game a couple weeks ago.
Right now, you're looking at what? We're at 5-8, right? We're at 5-8 right now. You get that game against Detroit that you should have had. You get that game against Denver that you should have had. You get that game against Tampa that you should have had. You're in the playoffs right now. You're in the playoffs, man.
And I mean, and even like you said, even what we did last year, even with that like we were taking last year, and they were in all those games. Like I think
Yeah, a bunch of one-score games.
like yeah, like coming out these fights last year, like there's like and I think like yeah, we were taking that step forward this year, but like it's just a lot of things happen. Like Eberflus taking over this play calling, and uh, all those new pieces coming together. But it's just like what you were talking about, man. The team vision is there.
The vision is there. Now, and I just don't think you blow it up right now, man. Like DJ Moore's on pace for 1,500 yards. I mean, goodness gracious, man. Uh, what are we doing here if we blowing that up, man? You got
Yeah, but yeah, I mean we did DJ Moore, you did the first round pick again next year, man. Like and then like who knows, man? What if they even go out there and uh they can go sign Brian Burns or something like that? Like that's to me we got a lot of different like he's doing a good job. I like what he's doing.
no question. Yeah, I think he's building it the right way, man, and he's building it from the trenches. We're just a couple pieces away for us to really see what's going on. But if anything, we got to get on the same page offensively. Getty, hey man, you're gonna have to adapt. This is gonna be the guy. And I feel like if Ryan Poles just goes and makes that decision for Luke Getty, like, look, man, you want to keep this job, we're staying with this kid. We're gonna build this the right way, and I need you to coach this kid. I need you to design an offense for this kid. He's 24. He would be a top 3 quarterback prospect this year in this draft. Probably better than Williams and May as a prospect. So, what are we doing? Coach this kid. And we put all the pieces around him. We'll put a defense around him. But you have to coach this kid. You have to call plays that make sense for this kid. Even if some of his design runs are like situational, like, what are you doing? Like, they expect that in this situation. You know what I mean?
It's gotta be like that's different. And again, I'm not a offensive play caller, but it's gotta be something that's still good. It can't be a ball.
Yeah,
I
like,
think
you
that's
just calling random design runs.
yeah, like or like when you build it, hey, like every time we get this look, that end fashion, like pour it out, comes in, dump it off to the tight end, and flat. Like it's gotta be something that's like when it's a system, like it's embedded into you. Like
Yeah,
it's just like second nature. You know,
100%.
it can't be something that's on the third sheet of the play calling. You know, oh, okay, like let's not. It's got to like this is who we are. This is what we're doing.
Yeah,
Don't worry about second string going through progressions and one push forward. Like to me, like that's what they need to focus on. That's
I agree
that's
100%.
that giving. Yeah, you got that kind of offense that control the clock. You got a defense that's number one stopping the run. Like that to me, like that's top. They were in Chicago. Like that's the recipe right there, man. It's work
100%.
right there.
100% the recipe, man. And it's working in San Fran. It's working in Baltimore. It works. Like, everybody's so enamored. And it's working in Buffalo. It was working in Buffalo, man. Like,
Well, that's what they did. That's what they did in Buffalo, man.
oh yeah.
It's man, yeah, that quarterback hasn't been the same since Brian Dable left.
Honestly,
That's what they ran, and that's what they like. They were good at running back. Like they were running their RPO stuff with Josh Allen.
tons of
They're running
RPO.
that RPO off of it. That's when they're taking those deep shots. Like he's not some guy who can stop the pass. Like, it's all built into the scheme.
It's built
They
in.
ain't never changed since Andrew came to Sloppy Pocket second.
Man, look. And see, good organizations, they get it. They like, okay, this stuff that Ken Dor, hey, you saw what we had built in. It's up to, we hired you to maintain it, not restructure it. And they got Ken Dorsey up out of there. They got him up out of there. Nope. We built this quarterback up, and you're undoing what we done. You got to go. And the interim guy is going back more to what they were doing. Nope. Let's RPO it up. Let's take these deep shots. Let's do what this system has already been built to do. As opposed to looking at the play call sheet. Oh, they'll never see this coming. You know what I'm saying? No.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, bro. But bro, it's definitely a pleasure having you on, man. Let's chop it up, man. Let's keep a close eye on what's going on for the rest of the season, man. And actually, man, I like to do a lot of mock draft simulators. So I'll be in touch, man. Let's hop on and see what we can do on the mock draft, man. It's a lot of fun. And man, everybody, man, show some love to my man Keith McHale, man. One of the dopest football minds that I know. Real film junkie like me. And pretty good at 2K as well, man. He's pretty good. Yeah, we got to get on that too. Now that this crossplay, man, we got to get some 2K in, bro, for sure.
Yeah, man. For
Uh,
sure, man.
no doubt.
Not like that. Like, season's over now, so I got the free time now.
No doubt, man. And hey, man, it ain't over for me as a coach, man. I think I'm getting that itch again. And if I put together a staff at the D1 level, man, it's some opportunities I got my eyes on, and you know that has their eyes on me. You know I'm gonna be in touch, bro. So yeah, I'm getting that itch, man. Might have to dust off the old whistle, man. But man, much appreciation though, man. So I will definitely be in touch, man. Everybody, Keith McHale, man. Drop your socials real quick, man, for everybody to check you out. And drop your huddle, man, so they can go see what you dialing up down there. Yes, sir.
My high school defense coordinator, Bishop Dunn, and we're located in Dallas, Texas. My Twitter handle, I don't know if you use it, or X, is at Coach Mateo _LE. Instagram is Chuck D _9.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, man. Look this up. I'm always posting plays and stuff like that. My defense. But yeah, we had one of the top defenses in the state last year. This year was kind of transition. We graduated from the year about saying.
100%. Yes. Oh, absolutely, man. I'll definitely be in touch, man. We gonna definitely get it in a couple more times, man. We got what, 4 games left, so hey, man, let's make it happen. All right, man. Always a pleasure, man. Peace. Yes, sir. Keith McHale, man, one of the dopest football minds. Tap in with his socials, man. But where we at with it, man? Phone lines are open. Comments is juking. Michael Curtis say, Major 7 say the Colts got smoked today. That's facts. They did, in fact, get smoked. The homie Block Loyal, who is a Lions fan, hey, we caught y'all today, bro. Y'all defense is fine, man. It's just a little banged up. And I feel like you guys, what do you guys need? I think you guys can use an interior pass rusher. I think you guys get an interior pass rusher and another run stopper. Y'all would be fine on defense, man. Somebody else to play on the opposite side of Hutchinson too wouldn't hurt. But come on, man. Y'all ain't in the projects no more, man. The Lions are a good team, bro. So they're gonna win that division. You know, you're gonna be okay, bro. Trust me. But yeah, like I said, man, big game today. 28-13 Bears win. Definitely like what I saw today. And be back this week with a mock draft. Appreciate my homie Keith tapping in. Definitely check in with his socials, man. One of the dopest football minds I know. And I know we might have lost y'all with all the 12 personnel, 13 personnel, and all that stuff we were talking. Hey, man, we coaches and lifelong football guys. So if you want to tap in, we get the telestrator going and do some X's and O's stuff too, man. Break down some all 22 films. So gonna keep the show going, man. Wow, hour go by fast, man. About to catch some more football. And man, we'll be live with a mock draft, man. Let's say let's go Wednesday, man. So Wednesday, tap back in with a mock draft. We're gonna have a screen share. We're gonna have to telestrator up. Let me know what y'all gonna do with these picks. And hey, you're not a Bears fan. Let's take one of your teams for a spin, man. Tap in with us. You already know. Become a sibling on the Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Links are on all the bios. And we will see you on the next episode. Big peace signs. Bear down for the W. Gotta play the song. And as always, before we bid you adieu, Justin Fields is the guy. Don't overthink it. And yeah. If you know the lyrics to the song, call in and sing it. 872-222-7010. Well, like I said, we'll be back Wednesday with a mock draft. It's going to be a lot of fun. Definitely tap in with us. And we'll see you on the next episode. 100.